Hey Crystal, hope school's going well. I figured I'd make you an ab workout because it's something I kind of been meaning to do for a long time. And the best way to do is probably through a video to kind of conserve on time for yourself and so you can get your school and stuff done. But basically I'm going to be showing you 6 ab exercises. The first is just air bike crunches. The second is called the Janda Situp. The third, a full sit-up. And fourth is the lying side crunch. Fifth is a double leg raise, and the sixth is a kind of like a push-up position, knee to elbow type deal. And it works in a circuit of 3, so you do about 15 to 20 reps of each ab exercise, and then you just repeat it 3 times and take about a 60-second water break in between each of the 6 things that you do. So the first thing is air bike crunches, which you're probably familiar with most of these things, but anyways, I'm just going to kind of give you a little review just in case. So with the air bike crunch, basically elbow to opposite knee, and kind of just, hands behind your head, and just kind of bring it up. That's a half of one, and that's a full one. And really what you're trying to do on this is aim for like slow control on all your ab exercises, because you just want to be at constant speed. Otherwise, if you get jumpy or jerky, you're really not kind of keeping that smooth flow of the motion, working the muscle right. It just kind of helps to have proper form with everything. So that's an air bike crunch. I guess do technically be 30 total because you go one knee, whatever. The second is a Janda Situp, which you might not know about, and there's a couple different ways to do them. They're actually kind of hard. And basically the key to these is to keep your feet flat on the floor while you do kind of like it's almost like a sit-up, a half sit-up almost, but pretty much, feet flat on the floor. And the whole goal of these is basically put your hands up in the air, kind of wrist up, and then just like try to slowly control yourself and get all the way up without your feet leaving the ground. You're trying to drive your feet into the ground so that you, kind of get the most out of the workout. But anyways, it's just kind of like this. See if I can do this. Alright, see, my feet are barely leaving the ground. I don't think they're leaving the ground. So basically try 15 of those, 10 of those. If you can't do 15, just kind of work up to it. Do as many as you can till you start feeling the burn, and once you feel the burn, do 2 more. Do 2 more after you feel that increased burn that you want to quit. And that's what's really going to get you some, like that definition tone look that you might want. So that's what I recommend for these. Here, I'll do one more. Basically, palms are straight up, and you lift up, driving your feet into the floor, so your arms are straight out, and then come all the way back down. Okay, and the third is a full sit-up. So with these, what's easier is actually to kind of slip your feet underneath something, so it's kind of easier to get up. Just for the sake of doing it, it's easier to do it that way, so you don't have to do the slow, controlled Janda Situp motion. So I got a chair over here, but stick my feet under it, and you can do hands behind your head or across your chest, whatever works for you. Just don't be using momentum to get you up. Don't like hop up like that. You don't want to do that. That's just not the way to do it. What you want is a slow control. So 1, 2, and once you get that slow control, then you can progress, increase your speed. So, just 1, 2, 3, and so forth. The fourth is a lying side crunch. There's a couple different ways to do these. I'm sure you have your own method. The way I do them is I kind of rely on my arm a little bit, which I shouldn't, but when I'm laying all the way down sideways, I lift my legs up along with my body, kind of making a bow shape like the letter U at the same time, because you're really just looking to work your entire, like your obliques and this whole entire side of your body, to get those, fine cut lines there. So what I do is just stick my one arm behind my head, lift up with my legs, feet are in the air, and then come back down. And just trying to, smooth, constant motion. Try not to, get jerky or anything, because once you get really tired, it's gonna basically make your form kind of go out of whack, and that's when it's time to, slow down or stop and move to the next exercise because you're not getting the most out of it. And just do the same for the other side, lying on your other side to get the other side of your abs worked out. Okay, the double leg raise. There's a couple different ways to do these. I guess the way I like to do them is hands behind my head. If it's too hard to do them with your hands behind your head, then try to stick them underneath your butt and kind of just, you know, lift up. Don't like hop up and bounce. That kind of, you can do that if you want to add a little extra to it, but for the purpose of just being a double leg raise, a standard double leg raise is go all the way down, inch above the ground, you know, hold, come all the way back up, go all the way back down, and so forth. And you're going to do, you know, again, yeah, I guess 15 to 20 of those, or just kind of work your way up, but try to start with at least 12 of each ab exercise as you're moving through to get the full benefits. And the last one is a push-up position, and it's your knee to your opposite elbow. So with this, what you want to do, get a good angle, is, you know, be in your push-up position and bring your, I'm going to bring my right knee to my left elbow all the way up, not even touching the ground at all, and back, and touch it to the ground. And so the smooth motion of these, do 15 on each side, and what you're doing is you're working your entire side abdominals as you're kind of working that, and then you switch and do 15 on your left leg to your opposite elbow, you know. And then after you finish that whole thing, those 6 exercises, take about a 60-second, you know, to, I guess, minute and a half water break, you know, kind of loosen up a little bit, and then go back into it, and try to do that 2 to 3 times. And that is what I would recommend for just a basic abdominal circuit. Some abdominal circuits just focus on the standard crunch, sit up, you know, that's all moving one motion. What you really want to do is maximize and get a full range of motion. So you want to be working your side abs, you know, your lower, upper. That's what this circuit is designed to do, is to kind of work all aspects of your abdominals and your obliques, and to kind of get you toned and I guess get a full good workout. But anyways, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it works out for you.